So I want to talk about the what I call the piece of synchronicity. Um, so I've been in Spain for about a week, and while I was there, I started developing really terrible pain in my jaw, and my teeth got to the point where in my lower jaw, I really couldn't eat on that side, or I felt just terrible. And so when I was coming back to New York, where I live, I asked my daughter to make me an appointment with the dentist for today because I was like, this is kind of an emergency, I think. And I went to the dentist this morning. I was really scared because I'm a super big baby about having anything wrong with me. I'm pretty helpful, I think, to other people when they're having a hard time. But when it's me, I'm just a complete and total baby. So I went to the dentist and he took a CAT scan of my jaw. He said an x-ray wasn't enough. Took a CAT scan, and when they got the results back, they were like, oh my God, you have a massive infection underneath that tooth. And my dentist is so nice and he's so smart, but his bedside manner is a little bit scary. And so I was like, oh, what's going to happen? Am I going to die? Like, what is going on here? And he's like, no, you're not going to die, but we might have to extract the tooth. We might have to do a bone graft. It just went on and on about all these different things. And, I'm a real baby. I was like, okay. And I was like, well, it's not going to kill me, right? He's like, no, it's not going to kill you. But I didn't feel great. I was scared. And he said, I'm going to try to get or whatever the guy who does the root canals and extracts teeth and everything. He said, I'm going to try to get him in here this afternoon because this is a real dental emergency. So we waited for a little bit, and then it turned out he couldn't come in until Thursday, which happens to be my birthday. So I was like, great, happy birthday to me. But, grateful that I could get this maybe fixed. So anyway, I left his office with a prescription for antibiotics to start taking right away. And I was feeling so sorry for myself. And you're not going to believe what happened. I've walked about 4 or 5 blocks, and there, right in front of me, walking towards me, is probably my oldest friend in New York. We don't live that near to each other. I've known her since I was 14 years old. And she's walking towards me, and I was like, hey, is that you? And she was like, Mary, hi. Gave me a big hug, and she was like, how are you? How was your trip? And I said, oh my God, I might have to have a tooth taken out, maybe 2. I have a huge infection. I don't know what's going on. I'm so scared. And she said, oh, Mary, I've had so many teeth taken out and so many root canals, and this has happened to me so many times. And, she gave me a great big hug, and I just kept saying, I know I'm such a baby and I'm so scared. And she was like, oh God, you're going to be completely fine. And the synchronicity of running into her gave me peace on so many levels, because for me, oh Lord, listen to that siren. It was like, we've got you. Whatever is going to happen is fine. Look how the universe takes care of you. And the thing that's even funnier is that she was going to get her haircut, which is in the same building as my dentist. So it gave me such a feeling of peace. And, when synchronicities happen, you just have to say, the universe has my back. And it was funny because on the way to the dentist, I walked there and I was talking to another friend of mine, and she said to me, what is it that you really care about in your life? Like, what do you really care about? And I said, synchronicity. Like when the universe talks to me and I know that I'm working with the universe and these things happen, these synchronicities happen, that's what I care about. And then look what a beautiful one I got. So my advice to you is know that the universe has your back. Feel peace. I'm not scared anymore at all. I don't care if they take out all my teeth now. I just know that whatever is happening, I'm being looked out for in such a tiny way, They say the fall of a sparrow, every grain of sand is taken care of. And I do believe that. I have that faith. So thank you for listening to this very long story. And maybe I don't need you to wish me luck with my tooth, but maybe some good thoughts. Bye, everybody.